Hey everyone, welcome to the Next Fitness Thing. I'm team leader Melissa, coming at you live from PA. Are you pumped up and ready to rock your way to awesomeness? It is Wild Card Wednesday and we're going to play a game of Would You Rather in today's 25-minute walking class. We're going to crank up that energy and stride right towards our goals. Get ready to unleash your inner rock star and do whatever works for you with positivity and determination. Remember to focus on your walking form, walk at your own pace, engage your core, head up, be aware of your surroundings, and don't forget to tie your shoes tight. Let's move, let's make every minute count, and most importantly, let's rock. I'm going to pose some would you rather questions, and you get to choose one thing or the other. You could type your choices right into the chat. Question number 1. Would you rather travel everywhere on roller skates or a skateboard? Okay, so we're traveling everywhere. Do you want to travel everywhere on roller skates or a skateboard? For me, I am definitely going with the roller skates. I am not saying that I am not going to get on roller skates right now and probably fall over and hurt or break something, but I'm definitely picking the roller skates. For me, growing up and going to the roller rink with my disco side ponytail and skating around the rink over and over again was some of the best times of my life. So if I can recapture a little bit of that time, I am definitely traveling everywhere on roller skates. I'm thinking those old movies where the waitresses are serving food, right? And they're on roller skates. A little game where you are playing, you're playing with, what is it called? And they're skating and they bang into one another, right? We can make going and traveling everywhere on roller skates a combat sport. I'm in, right? So for me, it is definitely the roller skates. How about you? Question 2. Would you rather only be able to breathe through your mouth or only be able to use your non-dominant hand? Okay, I'll ask that one again. Would you rather only be able to breathe through your mouth or only be able to use your non-dominant hand? This one's pretty interesting. I do a lot of talking, so I'm not sure about the breathing through my mouth, but I also like to play piano and guitar, so I kind of need both hands. So I guess I'm gonna have to, by default, go with the breathing through my mouth and hope it works for me. How about you? Would you rather breathe through your mouth or be able to use your non-dominant hand? I would love to hear some of the reasoning too, because I'm kind of pondering this one back and forth in my head right now. I'm not sure which one would probably be a better pick, but I guess I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to go with the breathe through your mouth because playing music, I kind of need both hands. Question number 3. Would you rather have an unlimited supply of chocolate or coffee? Would you rather have an unlimited supply of chocolate or an unlimited supply of coffee? Finally, an easy question for me. I am definitely going with the unlimited supply of chocolate because believe it or not, I do not drink coffee at all. So for me, chocolate, 100%. White chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, mix them all together, fudge, doesn't matter. I would absolutely pick the chocolate. My favorite right now is there is a night market where I live, and it's a fudge company, I guess, right? He just a guy that makes homemade fudge, and it's all organic. I guess he uses ingredients, which makes me feel better, like I'm being somewhat healthy when I'm eating the fudge. And doesn't have any of the allergens that I'm allergic to in it. So it is definitely a treat for me to go and get fudge. I love the vanilla fudge. My husband likes the Snickers fudge. They have a vanilla nut fudge. So it is one of, I guess, my guilty pleasures is chocolate and fudge. So I'm definitely picking chocolate. Anybody else would pick chocolate? I know coffee is definitely the most popular choice here, but anybody else not drink coffee? And there's nothing wrong with drinking coffee. My husband loves coffee. I just happen to not like the taste of it. I don't really drink caffeine. Next question. Would you rather have 2 left feet or 3 eyes? 2 left feet or 3 eyes? I'm going to go with I would rather have 2 left feet, right? Because sometimes I'm off balance and walking along and trip over my own feet. So I'm going to go with the 2 left feet. 3 eyes, I'm not sure how that would work aesthetically. So, I guess you would get to see more things. But to have them all on your face, I don't know. Maybe that would be a little too crowded for me. So I'm going to go with the 2 left feet. Next question. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life or constantly feel like you have to sneeze? Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life or constantly feel like you have to sneeze? I'm going to go with feeling like I have to sneeze. The hiccups I feel would be a little bit more disruptive, especially in my job. I could not be dealing with that all day while trying to teach class. So I guess maybe constantly feeling like I have to sneeze would be the easier of the two to deal with on a daily basis. How about you? Which one do you think would be better? And I would love to hear your reasoning on this one too. Next question. Would you rather spend $1 million on travel or $1 million on clothes? Would you rather spend $1 million on travel or $1 million on clothes? Now, this one seems like it would be an easy answer because I would love to spend $1 million on travel and, seeing many different places in the world. I really would like to get to Italy someday. That's a dream. My grandparents were from Italy, and I would love to see where they are from, and I do know that there's still family there for them, and I would love to be able to meet them. I would love to take my sons and their families around to the places that they really want to see, and, my husband, but I also have a life here, and that would require getting a dog sitter and doing all these other things. I know I overthink everything. So I would love to spend $1 million in travel, but I also really, really like clothes. So I feel like I'm always buying clothes. I go to the thrift store all the time. I've been going to the thrift stores my entire life. I had my sons very young. I had twin boys, and that's all I could afford. So it's just become a habit, and that's where I've always just bought my clothes. So I'm always at the thrift store buying clothes. So I feel like I could probably spend lots of money on clothes because I'm continually going to buy clothes. So I don't know if I could spend $1 million on clothes, but if I think about it, the clothes one would fit into my life better, but I would prefer to make the memories and travel with my husband and my sons. I guess maybe for $1 million, I could bring the dogs with me. All right, we'll go with the travel. Final answer. All right. Next question. Would you rather have no Wi-Fi or no music? Would you rather have no Wi-Fi or no music? These questions are extremely difficult today. I would probably go with no Wi-Fi, only because I do really like music. My husband and I love music. We both play music. My husband still plays out in a band. So, music is a pretty big part of our lives. And maybe if I didn't have Wi-Fi, life would be simpler, maybe? Maybe it would be like life before Wi-Fi? I'm not sure. So I would definitely, hands down, go with no Wi-Fi. Next question. Would you rather have $20,000 or 2 million Instagram followers? $20,000 or 2 million Instagram followers? Most of the time, I really don't understand social media, and I definitely don't understand Instagram. So I don't need 2 million Instagram followers. I would absolutely prefer to have the $20,000. That's an easy one. I have no problem picking the $20,000. I could definitely use it and get ahead. So definitely would love the $20,000. Finally, another easy question. Just checking in here. Hope your walk is going great. Please, I'm reminding you, right? Walk at your own pace, whether you're walking indoors or outdoors, right? Do what feels good for you. If you're outside, this is a time to turn around and head back. All right, let's jump right back into our would you rather questions. Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or look 10 years older from the neck down? Oh, that's easy. All right, maybe they're not as difficult this time. I'm going with I'll look 10 years older from the neck down, because I guess if I go back to one of the last questions and spend $10 million on clothes, I could just cover everything from the neck down. But I would definitely go with from the neck down. I don't need to look any older from the neck up. How about you? I guess maybe if I was a lot younger, no, definitely from the neck down. That's what clothes are for. That's definitely what I'm going with. I mean, I don't want to look 10 years older, period. But I guess if I had to pick one, that's the one I'm going to go with. Next question. Would you rather be able to shrink to the size of an ant or grow to the height of a skyscraper? Would you rather be able to shrink to the size of an ant or grow to the height of a skyscraper? I'm not sure why I would need to do either of those things, but I guess if you were to shrink to the size of an ant, for me, remember, these are all my opinions. For me, I guess that would, you'd be able to go many places unnoticed, but then you are more vulnerable to things that are obviously bigger than you. But then if you grow to the height of a skyscraper, I guess that limits the places that you could go or the things that you could possibly do. So, but then maybe you're not as vulnerable, but you are, I guess, more the center of attention or more noticeable. So I guess if you pick that question apart, do you want to be front and center or do you want to kind of go unnoticed? And there's that, I guess depending on where you live, there's many skyscrapers. And an ant, they live in like colonies and you would have more family. Okay, so I'm gonna go with maybe shrink to the size of an ant, since there's many of them, and then you get to be, I know I'm probably overthinking this question too, right? You get to be with your family and then maybe go unnoticed and people leave you alone. I'm not sure. I'm just going to go with shrink to the size of an ant and stop overthinking it. How about you? Are you overthinking these questions like I am, or is it just me? It could be just me. I'm okay with that. All right, next question. Would you rather dress like you're from the 80s forever, or dress like, quote, you're 80, quote, unquote, forever? So would you like to dress like you're from the 80s forever, or dress like you're 80 years old forever? This is another easy one for me because, let's be honest, I still dress like it's the 80s. So I'm pretty good. I still think it's 1987, and I'm going to the Guns N' Roses concert, and I'm there. So for me, dressing like I'm from the 80s, I am from the 80s. So the ripped jeans and the denim jackets with all the band patches on it and the band t-shirts and the spandex. I don't wear a lot of spandex anymore, I promise. But I guess if I had to, I could pull it out and throw it on. It is in the Halloween costume bag at this point, but I definitely would be able to pull off the 80s rock star forever. If I needed to throw in a little Madonna or Go-Go's, I could probably do that. I was a little bit more 80s hair metal, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. So, and again, I kind of still dress like that. There's many times that, I have worn dress pants and a blazer to work with a Swamp Candles t-shirt or a Bon Jovi t-shirt underneath it. So I definitely can pull off dressing like I'm from the 80s forever. All right, next question. Would you rather be granted one big wish or 100 small ones? Would you rather be granted one big wish or 100 small ones? This is another difficult question. I guess I would probably go with the 100 small ones because I like to do things for other people and to be kind. I could, grant one big wish of, everybody in the world is happy, or, that all the animals are saved, or any of those things. But I guess if I take 100 small ones, I could do many different things for many different people. I could save some animals. I can, wish health upon people. I could financial security for people, happiness, all of those, I guess, little things that I could do for everyone as opposed to just one big thing for me. So I hope that made sense. So I would probably do the 100 small wishes. Like, I really wish people would be kind to one another. I wish that people had more self-confidence in themselves. I wish that people are happy. I would love to make sure animals had homes. I would want people to be healthy. I would want people to be financially secure. I would want to make sure that children had food on the table and there was no food insecurity. I would make sure that people had roofs over their heads. I would make sure that our veterans were taken care of. There are so many things out there that I wish all people had health care so that they are able to take care of themselves physically and mentally and spiritually. So there are so many, not that I think that they're small things, but I think that there are so many things that I wish that I would absolutely be able to come up with 100 things that I would like to put out into the world. How about you? This is seems like a really important one and a great one to end our Would You Rather, to kind of think about how we live our lives each day and the choices that we make and the things that we do. What could you do? What little things could you do to change your life as well as the lives of others? Just a thought. All right, my walkers, that went by so quick. I thank all of you for joining me today and walking together. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to prioritize your health and well-being. Remember to be kind to yourselves and continue on your journey to greatness. I am looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. Please take care and keep walking strong. Till next time. Peace.